morning, guys. Welcome back to Rock Fabulous 40s. And I know it's been a little while since you guys have seen my mug on camera, but I'm recording several videos today, and one of them I'm doing is on the new Anastasia Stick Foundation. And this is going to go along with that whole Finding the Perfect Foundation for Me series that I've been doing for about the past year. And I do have a couple of foundations that I would call my holy grails that I just absolutely love. I've got one that I wear when I go out in the evenings. I've got one that I wear in the daytime that I just love beyond belief. But I'm always on the hunt for something else. I don't know why. Why can't I just be happy with what I have, right? Anyway, so I'm always on the hunt, and today is going to be on the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation, this guy right here. Now, this is your typical stick foundation, and I've got another stick foundation that I really like. It's from Clinique. It's called the Clinique Chubby in the Nude, which is this guy here, and I do have a full review on him. I will link it down below if you guys are interested. I am going to do a little bit of a comparison between the two. These are the only two stick foundations that I currently have that, you know, I've been able to really test out and use. And so really this is the only one I have to compare to. Now I will be doing, once I get my hands on it, I'm really interested in the new Makeup Forever HD Stick Foundation, which I need to get my hands on and try it out so I can do a review for you guys on that one. I'm very interested in that one. My hair is really bothering me today. Anyway, so the Anastasia Beverly Hills, it comes in 28 shades. You get 0.32 ounces for $25. So when you think about it, that's a lot of money, $25 for 0.32 ounces. But the Clinique Chubby in the Nude, you get 0.21 ounces, and it's $24. So you might be only saving $1, but it's less product. I will tell you right off the bat, though, between the two, the Clinique Chubby in the Nude, I actually use less product than I do the Anastasia one. So the Clinique Chubby in the Nude is going to last me so much longer than the Anastasia. Alright, so Anastasia one comes in, did I already tell you guys, 28 shades. And the shades range from extremely very fair to extremely very deep. So it has a really good shade range. It also has some of those kind of ashy gray shades as well that they say you can use as contours. And they have some really fair ones they say that you can use as highlights. Now, Anastasia does say that these are for oily to combo skin. It is a matte finish, and it is sheer, I believe they say buildable to medium. You can use it as a spot coverage, or you can use it as an all-over foundation. They even compare it to a tinted moisturizer. I wouldn't go that far. I'll explain why here in a minute. Alright, so I am in the shade Honey, which typically honey would be a little dark for me, but since I've been self-tanning, honey is actually a perfect fit for me. I am wearing it today. I do feel it is very dry on my skin. Let me go ahead and swatch this for you guys. So it's the typical stick. You spin it up, you have your product. Okay? And it's, you know, pretty decent sized amount of product in there. Let me go ahead and swatch it on my skin. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to really, there we go, yeah. Alright, so when I swatch it on my skin, it does feel kind of nice, and when I blend it out with my finger on the back of my hand, it blends out okay. Now let me stick a demo in here really quick, showing you guys me applying it. And the way that I'm applying is I am applying it with a Radiant moisturizer. I'm using the Boots No. 7 Airbrush Away Radiant Moisturizer. I'm applying one side with the brush, one side with the sponge. Alright, so I don't know if you guys are able to tell, but the application with the sponge to me actually goes on better. It actually smooths the product into the skin a little bit better. However, I will flat out tell you guys that this is not my favorite foundation. I have tried it with every single primer practically that I own. I've used my Smashbox moisturizing primer, my e.l.f. moisturizing primer. I've used my Smashbox regular photo finish primer. I've used the Airbrush Away from Boots No. 7, which you just saw. I used the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I've used my Clinique Super Primer. I've used the Smashbox Priming Oil. And it is so drying on my skin, this foundation. After applied, I feel like I have a mask on my face. Like right now, I'm wearing it right now. I feel like I have a mask. Everything is so mattified. I feel like it's almost cakey, and I feel like you can see every single pore on my skin. Let me zoom this in for you guys. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it very well, but I can see like every single little pore. You guys see? I don't like that. Oops. I can deal with the more sheer coverage, and it is a very sheer coverage. It is buildable, I would say, to a lighter medium. I can deal with the sheer coverage, even though I've got lots of hyperpigmentation that you guys can actually still see. I'm okay with that. But this just leaves my skin feeling so parched. I've seen other videos where people are saying that the foundation, after they wear it for a few hours, it makes them feel really oily. They look shiny. The foundation starts to break down. For me, it's just opposite. Now, they do market this foundation to people with oily combo skin. Right now, I'm very normal skin. I don't have oily. I get a little oily in the T-zone, but not too bad. But right now, I'm very normal, and which is very odd because I'm never normal. What is normal, right? Anyway, so I've got very normal skin right now. My complexion is doing like amazing right now, but I feel like this just leaves my skin so parched. I feel like I can feel a mask on my face when I wear this, and when I look in the mirror, I see patchiness. And I don't like that. Like I said, I do feel that the sponge applies it better, but when applied with the brush does leave it really patchy in my opinion. So, you know, it's not my favorite. It does throughout the day tend to migrate a little bit into the fine lines right here. It doesn't sink into the pores to where it makes the pores look like I have polka dots on my face, but you can definitely see the pores. It is definitely matte, which I like more of the radiant kind of foundations. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I kind of feel like with my skin, since I'm getting, you know, fine lines, that the radiant just looks better on me. So honestly, I mean, in my opinion, I am just not the biggest fan of this Anastasia foundation stick. Now, the color range is great. The price point, it's okay. I mean, if you find a really good foundation that you really, really like, then to me, the price point to me doesn't matter. If it's a perfect foundation, then I'll pay whatever for that, right? But this is just not, I don't know, it's just not wowing my socks off. It makes me feel like I have a mask, and I feel very parched. And then after a 12-hour wear day, when I get home, my face just feels so dry and tight, and then I go to take the foundation off, and there's not really much foundation left. So even though my face feels dry and tight, it's almost like as the foundation wore throughout the day, it just made my face feel drier and drier as it was wearing off. It's really weird. So yeah, I think I'm gonna probably find a new home for this. Now, if you guys have extremely oily skin and you know, you live in a climate that's not too terribly humid. Now, I live in Oklahoma, so we're kind of humid one day and dry the next. It's really weird. But, you know, if you're not in a state that's humid all the time, if you are completely like oily, this might be great for you. But for me, with just normal skin, it really made me feel parched, and I'm just not a fan of it. So I'm sorry, Anastasia. I normally love all the Anastasia products, like their lippies and their glosses and their matte lipsticks and their brow products. I love. But yeah, this foundation is just not, it's just not my cup of tea. So I'm going to have, like I said, pass it on. That's all I got. Alright guys, well, I hope you guys found this video somewhat helpful, and if you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Guys, you can look me up on my website. I couldn't think of what it was called. You can look me up on my website at www.rockfabulousonline.com. You can look me up on Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, all under Rock Fabulous 40s. And guys, don't forget to hit subscribe down there somewhere. And you too can rock your fabulous 40s, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.